Welcome to the Manifesting Millions podcast, where we talk about manifestation, money, and practical guidance to creating your dream reality. My name is Amy Van Meel, and I am an experienced coach and transformation guide, obsessed with helping you get out of your own way and create a life that blows your mind each day you wake up. My goal in this podcast is to share practical manifestation, self-awareness, and growth techniques in real talk conversations. So if you're ready to massively transform your reality, your finances, your relationships, and your overall enjoyment of life, you are in the right place. I am absolutely delighted that you're here with me today, babe. Let's get into it.
Hello, my loves, and welcome back to the last of our super secret little sneaky podcast series. Today is a good one because today you are, oh my goodness, this close to witnessing the moment that it all changed. All right. So something that I think you understand and I want you to really think about is that deep down, anytime an opportunity crosses our path, there's a hope. It's a quiet tug that we feel, most especially when we've been struggling with a situation or an experience for a while. That hope, that tug might sound like, I just want this to work because I'm so tired of feeling broke and broken and struggling. I know that hope. I have felt that hope. I've stood in my kitchen with a tear-soaked tissue pressed against my eyes, with my shoulders hunched over as wave after wave of failure feelings just crash over me. And I'd whisper brokenhearted, just, on the cusp of wanting to give up. I'm so tired of feeling this way. If you've been in my world for a while, you'll know this already, but if you're new, you probably have never heard me say this. I never actually planned on teaching about money. I never ever had a dream of creating products and then trying to market them on the financial side of life. In fact, it wasn't just that I never planned on it. I kind of came into the work that I do now kicking and screaming. It wasn't quite like that, but it was close. Because I had this idea that in order to share knowledge and insight and tools about money, I had to first have a ton of money. I needed to have the 7-figure business, the 6-figure bank accounts, the multi-million-dollar investment accounts. Once I had those things, then and only then could I dare to start sharing about money and finances and all things cash related. Now, this is an ongoing recalibration, and I'm steadily recalibrating my thinking on this. In part, it's related to unlearning an old rhetoric that a business expert, see that in like air quotations, had drilled into me more than a decade ago, that I needed to first be successful, then share with others. And in part, it's a continual discovery that perhaps my exact financial journey in my life is why I'm so well aligned to share the insights with others. Because here's the thing that drives me crazy, and I see so much of this out in the world. Someone who has never really struggled, never had to talk themselves out of the deep spiral when their income, comes down to a trickle, and they're still going all in on their dreams. Someone who became a millionaire at 20 or 30, no shade, I think that's awesome. But when someone has reached those levels or has never struggled in that way, then tries to tell us not to worry or not to focus on what you don't want, someone who shames us for feeling defeated, that drives me nuts. And for a long time, that's all I saw out in the world. People operating from exactly that kind of place. And I followed so many of them. And I couldn't figure out why all I was feeling was this disconnect. So I decided to write a program called Break Up with Broke. And I didn't write Break Up with Broke because I'm already fully immersed in millionaire thinking. I wrote Break Up with Broke because I know deeply what it is to feel like you're constantly battling the same damn battle, constantly trying to live the dream while also feeling so utterly defeated, you're starting to wonder why you couldn't just be happy with microwave dinners and like just dream of a vacation, but don't actually have any hope for getting ahead. I wrote Break Up with Broke because it's in my nature to help others out. I know the military has a slogan of no man left behind. No one left behind isn't just a slogan for me, it's a way of life. And the thing that I want you to understand, and this is, like I said, this is the last of our little mini series here, is when you invest in a program like Break Up with Broke, you're not actually investing in me. You're investing in you. But you are also, and much more importantly, you're investing in a new path, a new trajectory, an altered timeline. A timeline where you made a choice, where you said yes instead of no, and that choice became a catalyst for massive change. So I promised you earlier, you're about to witness the moment where it all changed. You are about to witness the moment when you move from old Amy patterns, or insert your name, old Claire patterns, old Jennifer patterns, to upgraded Jennifer patterns, upgraded Claire patterns, upgraded Amy patterns. And you'll see exactly what's been keeping you stuck all along, and not just see it, because let me tell you, it's frustrating when you see it, but you're like, well, what do I do with this now? You'll also learn how to be free of it. The hope of, I just want this to work, is actually rooted in a deep knowing that what currently exists isn't working. That's where that hope actually comes from. It knows that what is currently existing in our life isn't working, and we're like, show me something different. When you say yes to Break Up with Broke, it is you literally picking yourself up off of the current path and setting yourself down onto a new one, an upgraded one. It is my hope, it is my intention that when you say yes to the journey, you don't just find clarity and freedom, you come into greater alignment with your true nature. Because you'll find that you can peel away the lenses that have been clouding your vision. You'll delight in realizing that you are able to feel more calm in your finances, and it doesn't require you to have millions of dollars in the bank first. You'll dissolve and recalibrate and rearrange your thinking patterns to align with the beliefs and patterns that naturally and easily call in more abundance for you. And when I say abundance, it's not just in the cash dollars. We all want that, right? That's amazing. But what about an abundance of peace, of love, of joy, a sense of calm? Now, at this current exact moment, I'm not a multimillionaire yet. There aren't like many millions on my bank account screen when I log in just yet. So I'm not a multimillionaire coming to you saying, hey, trust me, this stuff works. I'm a woman who's on the journey with you saying, girl, I have fucking been there, and trust me, this absolutely works. And listen, when we start hitting those 7-figure moments, we're going to celebrate those too. And I will share with you all the things that I did to get us there. And I will do my level best to make sure that no one is left behind, and you will have that. But to get there, we got to let go of the old thinking, the old worries, the old fears that have been keeping us in this really yucky holding pattern of barely enough. And I'm so curious, and maybe pause after I ask this question, but Can you imagine what letting go of those worries and those fears will allow to flow into your life? Imagine when you aren't spending hours every day feeling afraid of your money, feeling worried about your money, the calm and the ease and the abundance that you will feel instead. This is the last of our special little series. So I have one question left for you, and that is quite simply, are you ready to finally break up with broke? Because the upgraded pathway, the altered timeline, it's already ready for you. It's only a matter of whether you say yes and you step onto it, or you pass on over and you keep going. There's no wrong answer here, my love. But if you say yes, I'm really excited to see you on the inside.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you loved what you heard today, be sure to share it with me by leaving a review on your favorite podcast platform and help me reach more like-minded people who are ready to expand their life. If you haven't yet followed me on social media, find me on Instagram for extra love and inspiration by following @AmyVanMeal or visit my website at amyvanmeal.com. I love you so much, babe, and I am damn proud of you. I am already excited to connect in the next episode. And in the meantime, believe in yourself with the confidence of a 5-year-old.